What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
What are you doing then?
Frickin' these...
Oh, the dram cut. You pushed the lever, didn't you? You idiot.
No, I accidentally hit it with the sword.
Oh, you hit the red wire. You're more of an idiot, because now I have no way of fixing that for a moment.
Don't worry. No.
And they will kill you, mind you. Your armor will not survive the horrific onslaught
of the drum cry. Sounds like a horrible
Listen
movie.
to the call of the drum cry. And here we see the drum cry in its non-native habitat.
This is an invasive species. We need to get it out of here before it overruns this nation.
I'm not sure if there's more spawning, are there?
I don't know.
I'm not paying terrible attention to them. I'm trying to kill them all. Or at least push them out so I can beat them up outside.
They look like Yoshi.
Not even remotely.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
You just don't have an imagination. I could ride one of them. Like,
well, this is actually all for the better. We do have to kill a bunch of these. We gotta go to the other world.
To the other world?
To the secret world.
Who can ever play that game? Hi. Oh. Got the redstone, Chris. Got the redstone.
I already put it back, so GG. You can just go ahead and put that in the storage thing. You know, our main drive. Main drive. I have a problem with orange juice. Whenever we get orange juice, I drink it all. I can't stand it.
Fucking hurt it.
I hate it because I love it. Alright, so I was looking into some bee species for a little while, trying to figure out what I could do to get rid of the flower issues.
Are you going to genetically
bees.
alter these bees? Are you going to put creeper genes into these bees?
Mind you, some of them actually can blow up the area.
But
I'm going to actually modify them.
Are you going to defy nature?
With genes.
And you're going to put like skeleton genes in those bees.
Flowers. They won't need flowers to pollinate. They'll just be godly.
You put your own genes in those bees, I see.
Yes, human genes, because we don't produce flowers. And to do this, I need what would be called the arid species. And the arid species is a combination of meadow and modest. So I may have to find another type of bee because I don't think we have any modest on record. Oh no, we do, luckily. What a miracle. We've got a modest queen here. She's very modest. And we've got plenty of meadows. They're just pouring out of the walls. So we're not going to worry about that. And we'll...
Phenomenal!
I need a new apiary if I'm going to do... Well, I'll just rip this out for now. Just turn this off for a little bit. Where the hell did...
No, I won't.
Where'd the stack of bees go?
Hmm?
A lot of bees just gone missing as far... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I was blanking. I'm blanking, Avon. I was thinking about the queen at the moment. I'm sorry. I failed us all.
He's tweaking.
Or at least I'm not twerking.
Oh.
That's a different problem. That's not easily cured. It requires removing the twerk muscles to stop it. It's a horrible epidemic. You've probably seen it in places. It's horrible.
No, I don't. No, I don't get out. I don't get out too often.
Have you heard of a place, with music? A person called Miley, perhaps? We've been looking for her for years now. We can't find her. She just shows up, and it happens. People are blinded. We've got medical support standing by somewhere. If they haven't been blinded, dear God help us all.
It's like we asked a former soldier about how he recovered, and he's like, I couldn't fuck.
He's still
I fucked up
experiencing...
that joke, man. I was about to say, like, it was a soldier that survived from a nuclear bomb, and he's like, it has nothing compared to that. But I boned it up.
I thought war never changed. I can never be clean again.
Well,
he's reliving the moment. Yeah, put him down. Sedate him. Sedate him.
Doctor. Doctor.
Dr. Jones, what can we do? I don't freaking know. I just became a doctor last week. I didn't know. Didn't know this was happening in the world. I've got to quit. I filed my papers. He'll find them on the desk. You know what to do. And he just leaves. This is a terrible epidemic. I feel like I want to donate to the cause to stop this.
It's a twerking sensation. Wait, can our ME crafting terminal make the things that it needs to make? Holy crap, it is.
What?
Nothing.
What?
We have so many steaks. Huh? Oh yeah, I want the burnt crust, thank you, babies. Cause you're not gonna eat it. I'll get a crusty pizza that's burnt.
That sounds terrible. It sounds like you're being abused. How can you live a life like this, Haven?
It's not worth it. Oh no, I'm talking about that.
I have the paperwork. I can help you.
No, you can't, Chris. You don't have the paperwork.
I do have the paperwork. I just printed it out. It's hot off the press. God dang it.
I don't know.
What kind of desert? Flowers. Give me that crap, you stupid bee.
Bees.
There's your flowers. Are you happy, bee? Tell me.
Be happy. Don't go.
Worry. Be happy.
Be. There we go. Is this? I don't really care anymore. Gonna just make magic happen. Or, gotta find out from Luis if he went to Meeps yet.
Have you talked to him recently? I haven't talked to him at all ever since the beginning of time.
Not since last Thursday.
Oh, you haven't talked to him since Thursday?
Well, yeah, and that was over Skype.
Wait, Thursday? Skype? Oh, the messages. I thought you actually conversationed with him, like with phone call.
Mm-mm.
He's very fond of that.
Well, I'm not. No, I'm just joking.
Why did I name this hard copy? I should, whatever. So, yeah. So, about the sword, because, you were talking about how you didn't want to shoot your gun all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a sword that I plan to make, but it requires us to go to the end. And the sword is called an Ender Sword.
Praise the sun.
Now, there is an even better one. It's a frost sword of sorts. The Icene sword. That requires you to go to the Icica, though. We could build that portal ASAP. It's that simple. But, I don't really know why we would go. I don't know why we would bother.
Why wouldn't we?
Maybe later. When I feel like I care.
You were too occupied on creating what you couldn't have that you should
It's not this one.
That you did not have the time to ask if you should have done it in the first place.
Where was the sword? It's not this sword. It's
So apparently, like the old man from the first Jurassic Park movie died recently, and there's a surplus of.
There's a lot of people dying recently that are fairly known.
From the 90s. Who would have thought? But,
Oh, it is the Icene sword.
Hold the hell up. Let me just get to the point that there's freaking a bunch of, like, Jurassic Park jokes out there.
I was waiting for you to talk.
A bunch of Jurassic Park jokes.
Yes?
Like, even my teacher made a Jurassic Park joke about Amber.
I don't understand.
That Amber is sap. Harder than sap, so...
Oh, yes, yes.
The fact that you can make it under, like, a few weeks in your own backyard.
That would take, a few weeks.
Yeah.
I thought it would take longer.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
It's like if you have the tree, just get its how do they call it, turpentine.
It's turpentine.
Mm-hmm.
Turpentine, rupee.
Whoopee.
Whoopsie. Get some rupee. I'm gonna make myself a sword of pure evil. And you probably want a sword because you're a bastard.
I need it. I need it.
Now,
I need it.
Oh. Well, this is going to require some time. Because to make this sword, I can make the shadow bar, no problem right now. Eventually it'll be an issue because you don't have much Arlemite. There's only 3 bars of it. In fact, well, I don't think I want to say that Arlemite's the most rare material considering Iridium. I think it's the second most rare. But it's hard to say that because we haven't mined the real world for it because it's the only place it'll spawn in. Well, not only. I think it spawns in the other dimensions from DivineRPG as well, but don't quite know. But to make this, I have to make a legendary eye, which requires me to make legendary shards, or stones from shards. And the shards drop from the mobs in the place, so I'm going to have to kill a lot of things in the end. But I can go ahead and do that.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
I don't know if I want to ask if you'd seen it because I was thinking to myself, no one wants to see it.
You better be talking about you. You better be talking about your face.
What? Talking about that stupid Cartoon Network. I want to call it Nintendo for some reason. Nickelodeon. What is the new show? No, actually, it's on Cartoon Network, isn't it?
Hmm.
That show where
Toonami.
kids. No, what? Toonami.
Yeah.
I don't think Toonami's not hosting it. Is it? Maybe.
Is it Toonami, the thing on every Saturday night with the robot guy?
Yeah, that's him. But
that's Toonami.
but I wasn't thinking that it's worth it, kid.
It ain't worth it, kid.
You remember the It's Worth It, where he's holding up his thumb? I remember when we went to see the movies and they had a preview for it? Where he had to go to the bathroom, he couldn't make his own sandwich or something like that. I don't remember what was going on.
No, I don't.
God. You're helpless. You're completely worthless.
I don't remember it. A movie about a kid that... Wait a minute.
It was a cartoon kid.
It's starting to come back to me.
It's worth it. I don't understand that cartoon. It was like a normal boy that was, I think, slow, and something was wrong with him. I mean, he's perfectly fine. There's no wrong with having anything wrong with him. It's just that, good lord, why was it a movie? It wasn't a movie. It was a series. It's a cartoon series that basically stars an idiot, just about, I feel. And it's like, okay, why?
Why not?
I don't know. It's just after seeing the downfall of TV, I'm just like, yep, add on to it, thanks. It's just, you can't bury it peacefully, and we gotta stretch this out more, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get some of these bees.
Hey, did you see that they were letting go of 3 people from Mythbusters?
Yeah, I'm still not sure what exactly happened with it all, like, because I didn't read beyond Yahoo News, really, which probably isn't the best way to go about it, but I also kind of didn't care too much as to how it happened. I just felt like, well, that just happens. But I hadn't looked into it after I'd heard, because I thought they had, like, quit, in a way, It's just like, we gotta move on. But then I had heard from a comment or two, possibly, that they had been fired. Which is, or maybe not a comment, I think the actual header of the Yahoo thing, because they re-released the news with a different header, I'm pretty sure, that said they were fired this time instead of that they had left. So now I've got mixed message at the moment.
I'm pretty sure that they were... I'm pretty sure they were let go.
Is a different thing,
Mm-hmm.
Like, they might have been laid off.
think they were let go.
It's still a different thing.
And they were optimized. They were optimistic of it. They were saving face.
I don't know. I don't know why it happened, but at the same time, though, I think Mythbusters has been released less and less nowadays. And I don't know if it's because of scheduling on. I don't know if it's because Discover's gone down the tube, or if it's because there's just less myths to bust.
I think it's just because of you've been to Discovery lately? Discovery Channel?
No, I haven't gone within 5 miles of the thing.
Exactly.
And I don't want to.
For that specific reason. I mean, it really isn't what it used to be. I mean, I loved watching the History Channel. Not any fucking more. I don't even know what the History Channel shows anymore. It isn't any better than what
got my throat.
I wonder what completely caused those
to change.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea.
Because I mean, History Channel.
I mean, you'd think it'd be going by ratings or something, but they should be getting worse ratings. So I don't know what would make them do this.
Exactly. Like, all I remember the History Channel last time I watched it was you know that infamous aliens meme where it's this guy with like shaggy hair and it's like aliens.
Not partic. Oh, you mean that really high-looking guy?
Yes. Well,
is that what he was from? I wasn't 100%. I forget, you know. But there's is that from the Ancient Aliens thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The theory that well, see now they act as though it's not a theory, which is why it's a problem.
No, here's the problem.
Well.
They give out legitimate historical facts, right?
Yeah, twist them.
But here's the twist. The twist is... Oh, it's raw beef. The twist is... Why is there raw venison? Okay. The twist is the fact that they give you the facts, but they spin the last sentence. The very last sentence. I literally sat there,
with the dictionary, word for wording it.
Very critical about what I was watching, right? Because when you see Ancient Aliens, you have to be critical. and literally, it was just like, yeah, accept that. I learned something. I learned what Ancient Egypt was, and then I get aliens at the last sentence. Like
it was Mesotosic or something. I don't know which word you were trying to. What?
Mendacia?
Whatever. I don't know.
It's the fact that it's like a thesis statement at the end. It's a thesis statement at the end that had nothing to do with the subject in the paragraph, if that makes sense.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, this is a boss eye. I believe. Yeah, they had a way of twisting things, and it's like, okay. I mean, they're theories, as far as I'm concerned, but they just talk about them as though they're pure fact.
Oh, yeah.
It's all real and stuff. And it's like, you can't really prove these things. But I mean, this is the problem is that, I kind of like the shows because they have, an interesting kind of move about them,
Yeah, they approach curiosity.
Yeah. They're open about it, and they take a different approach.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think that they do it a little too aggressively, perhaps.
Yeah.
Though it's very interesting. Of course, it's basically, we found these conspiracists and decided to give them a channel to vent on.
Because everyone that watches is like...
If we started them talking on Washington and they actually knew anything about, politics and government, they'd probably be just flaming.
Exactly.
I'm going to be in here grinding for a little while, aren't I?
Well, I should be able to start driving tomorrow if I'm right. Got everything all set. Just gotta go to DMV. Gotta be like, bam! Don't ever do this ever again. And then walk out the door.
Let me figure out what the watching eye actually spawns. DivineRPG. What does this spawn? I think it spawns something horrific.
And no, I'm not going to go there.
Oh, we gotta spawn. Oh, why do I get the feeling? I'm not gonna worry. You can use it to create the call of the Watcher. Now that would spawn the boss. So is this just? It can't be a normal thing. Oh god, something's shooting at me. In fact, that may be very problematic. Where the hell am I? What is shooting at me?
What is?
There's only one thing that I can think of that's shooting at me. And that's very worrying if it is what I think it is. It is. I've got to get out of here.
Why? What's happening? What's happening, sir?
If you see... there's these special, like, octopus creatures or whatnot in the end.
Uh-huh.
If you see one that's in a triangle shape, kind of like, you know, the metatites or whatever they are, or magnemites, I think they were.
The Pokemon?
Yeah, you know how they turn into triples?
Yeah.
If you see anything that looks like that, and is like a black octopus ender creature,
okay,
and it's firing gas balls at you, do not shoot it with the power tool.
Okay.
Because I believe it will crash either you or the server. So that would be very bad.
How's that bad?
Because it would crash one of us.
And then we have to start from the autosave again, right?
Or both of us. And there's no guarantees that the autosaves would have saved us too well. Because, I mean, I don't know. I haven't gone across. You don't mess with errors and bugs after it's been long enough for you to have forgotten what the issue is. Okay? So, I mean, I don't know how to fix it necessarily if it needs to be fixed. Because I will tell you, if we could make advanced battery boxes, and we put one down, and we connected a wire to it like you're supposed to, and everything was completely normal, it would crash the game, and we'd have a problem with loading the map up again. So we would basically have to start over at that point. If that were to happen.
That's some fucked up shit, man.
And so we don't want to do that. Now, I do back up the world, so I mean, we'd end up probably starting a few hours back. But that'd be about the worst of it. Now, in the event I didn't back up the world just beforehand, we'd have a bit of an issue, but, you know, so be cautious not to cause errors. I mean, there's one I'm aware of on Agrarian Skies, which we'll have to be very careful of. That will... There are actually two of them that will actually break the entire world. No, one will break the world. The other one... No, both of them do. Both of them break it. Completely. So, very cautious. This is why modded stuff's dangerous. Because... it could be like the smallest thing, like you stepped over a tripwire in the middle of the desert, and it's just, the world ends. And it's that simple, and you'd never know why. So what are you up to? Haven?
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell?
What do you mean?
I don't understand what happened. What did I witness?
Where are you?
I'm at the other apiary. Well, I'm at the apiary. I moved, and I put a modest queen in there. Right? It was a pregnant modest queen, and modest lives out in the desert, right? And so I was thinking to myself, okay, it was pregnant with a modest bee, right? It was a pretty reasonable assumption, right?
Where the fuck is these things going?
Everybody listen to me.
Yeah.
And so the modest bee that lives in the desert, the queen bee, who I expected was impregnated by another modest drone, right? Because I wasn't sure what it was. I mean, it's explainable now that I know, but apparently it was impregnated by a wintry bee or something, because this desert bee just gave birth to a frost bee. And I was just like, what the hell? What abomination is this? Now I'm in a bit of a bind, actually, because I'm not sure how to pull the full wintry genes out of this. I don't know
the full
how to
wintry
fix this.
goodness.
This was like walking in hell and finding a snowball and just being like, oh. They said it could never be done. And here it is.
Well, maybe.
What the hell? I'm very confused.
Alright, but this
I'm playing it safe now.
get that 1K bone meal. 1 fucking K bone. What the hell are we doing with this much?
Hey, it's useful. Shut up.
Do its job.
Why are you growing things? What are you doing? Don't waste our bone meal just because you think it's useless.
Don't worry, I just used 1. Why didn't? Why
did you use 1?
Why is it not cutting down the tree, Chris? Why is this tree
It needs power, and it also needs space for it to put away whatever it's tearing
But
apart.
it has space. It has power. Does power sure leaves?
You idiot! You put a jungle tree here. What are you doing?
What?
It doesn't work with jungle tree.
So
It's been told jungle would know.
Oh,
That's the problem. But as well as it, don't plant a jungle tree next to it. 1, there's really no point in wasting our power.
I need
now it's out of
jungle
power.
wood.
Avon, you have a rupee pickaxe.
Let me just go get that. Alright, what's so
Moron.
significant about a pickaxe again?
It works like an axe. If you had a normal axe, you could blast the entire tree down by mining 1 part of it.
Why don't I just use a normal axe then?
Because your rupee pickaxe doesn't wear and tear, and you don't have a normal axe on you, unless you're an idiot because you have an axe for no reason.
Oh, okay.
You have your glove, which has an axe built into it, I'm sure. I mean, I wouldn't even see a reason for you to have a normal axe. That's like being a caveman all of a sudden. Doesn't happen. This is the future, Aiden.
Holy shit. This is future.
Future is now. So I'm not sure what to do here. I don't know.